Well, in May, we uncovered a mystery, a photograph tucked into a grandmother's scrapbook and then passed on to her granddaughter after her death.
But this wasn't your typical pioneer photo. This one appears to be of L.D.S. prophet Joseph Smith. That granddaughter, Kim Marshall, called ABC4's Barb Smith to help get some answers. She's been following this story ever since, and tonight she brings us an update on the quest to authenticate a grandmother's treasure.
The origins of this particular image of the prophet Joseph Smith continues to be a mystery, and as more testing is completed, more questions arise with each new answer.
Once you scan it, you pop that contrast out and blow you away how many good things you can see after it's scanned.
It's the next step in a whirlwind process to discover if Kim Marshall's grandmother's image is indeed a rare photograph of the L.D.S. prophet Joseph Smith. The small photo was given to her by an unknown man in Texas decades ago. She tucked it in a scrapbook where it stayed until this year when Kim noticed it and wondered if she held proof that would settle a heated controversy about whether a photograph was ever taken of the church founder.
You know what? It just keeps coming back. You have that gut instinct that says, this is a photo. This isn't a painting. It's a photo.
To prove that hunch, a microscan is done. It's a painstaking process that allows the small photo to be enlarged and examined. The goal is to determine if this is an original daguerreotype photo or simply a photograph of the image already owned by the Library of Congress.
Jan sits here, and what she does is scans paintings day after day after day. She knows what brushstrokes look like.
And as the image appears,
his eyes look incredible.
Altaline, an expert in historical photographs and photo restoration, says it confirms what he already believed.
Actually is the prophet Joseph Smith, and it is a photograph. You know, it totally is. You will not find brushstrokes on this.
With the microscanned photo ingested into a computer, other analysis is possible. Ed Bateman, a professor at the University of Utah and an expert in digital imaging and photography, is able to create a comparison of all of the familiar images of the prophet.
The Library of Congress picture and the painting, they have a really close analogy. They line up almost perfectly. This has a whole different kind of set of shapes.
He says there is no doubt Kim has another image of the prophet Joseph Smith, and it's not the same as the other two.
If you're seeing it as a continuum, from the painting is one level.
There's more information on this image.
The Library of Congress image is somewhere in between, and so like on the continuum, this is the most photographic of the three.
And the most striking difference, they say, continues to be in his eyes.
And people, when they see his eyes, they go, that's not a painting. That's a person's eyes. I can see into his eyes, and it's incredible.
Kim Marshall says in her most recent meeting with L.D.S. church historians just last week, she was told her image of Joseph Smith is intriguing, and they will offer her assistance in authenticating her grandmother's gift.
All right, ABC4's Barb Smith. Ed Bateman also contacted us and said that after elongating Marshall's photo, it matched the Library of Congress image perfectly. The LDS church historian says it will likely be about 2 more months before they reach a final conclusion on what exactly it is Marshall has.